So I'm going to show you how to change worlds. If, let's say, your world is crap, there's lots of mountains or something in the way, or, well, it's bugged, something. So you need to take all your stuff with you to a new world. Well, what you need to do is first activate developer mode. It's done here. C drive, or whichever drive you have installed Steam in. Program files, Steam, Steam apps, common, scrap mechanics, roll, scripts, and game. Looks like that. And open it in your favorite text editor. Well, not Word or something like that. Notepad. I prefer to use, let's see, Notepad++ because it's much more, well, it's easier to see what you're doing. But I can do it in Notepad to show you, well, with the tools you probably have. So first, find God. It's right there. Put 2 dashes in front of if. 2 dashes after that. This one is usually set to true. I change it to false so I don't get God mode automatically when I launch the game. And that's all you have to do. 2 dashes and a space. This kind of just excludes this line from the Lua script, so it doesn't compute. So it computes these two, or reads these two if you want. And the end is just to end this if statement. So we're taking that away as well, so we don't mess up with the code above it. So that's it. Press Ctrl S, save the file, close it. So now I'm in the world I'm going to move away from, meaning here's all my stuff. This is stuff I want to bring with me. I have already prepared this because, well, I figured it was smart if I wanted to move places or stuff like that in the world. So I've actually already made this a single thing I can move away. So I just have to detach all this, move it out here. This also goes all your plants and stuff like that. Everything you want to bring with you, soil, anything, you have to basically put it in chests or wherever, connected to one single object. Or, well, you could bring several objects with you, but this is probably the simpler way to do it. You will understand what I mean by several objects when I use the command line. What we did, object is busy, good for you. Okay, won't bring that then. So let's say this is all the stuff I want to bring with me. When we activated dev mode, we got a few new commands in the chat. So if you write down help, you can get all the available functions you can use. There's quite a lot of them. Don't try them out willy-nilly, at least not in a world you care about, because some of them will actually destroy or delete everything you have in the world. So what I want to do, I want to export this. So I need it to be a free-floating object, not stuck to anything. You can export things that are welded to the ground and stuff like that, but it has weird consequences when you import it again. So make it free-floating, so meaning it falls over or wherever when you detach it from the lift or wherever. So what you need to do, you need to have the mouse pointer at, or the target rectangle or whatever we call it, pointed at the object you want. Right, export, and then whatever name you want to call this thing. So let's say this is everything. What I have now done is export this whole thing with everything attached to it, so I can import it in a new world. So let's do that. So now I'm in the new world. There's nothing here. Well, seeing as I have developer mode activated, you get the spud gun and a few other items. So, well, I guess if you're going to move worlds, you probably got this far anyways, so it's probably not that big of a deal. Not big freebies. So, as I said, this is a new world. You can see everything is on fire still. I'm now just gonna travel back to the whatever it's called, the station where we have all the stuff. See you then. So, now we're back. Well, let's get the battery first. As I said, we got the spud gun, so can just use that right away. Great. Just putting in the battery again. As you probably figured, there's an extra battery now back at the old ship, which we could probably use. It's very heavy, so it's usable for other stuff. But anyways, back to what we were doing. So I still have the dev mode activated, as you can see when I write help. Now I'm gonna import, and I called it everything. Here you write whatever you need it to be. You can call it the base or whatever. So there is everything. And now I just have to place that back in the world wherever I want it. There is possible to cheat by doing this. You can import it as many times as you want, but I would suggest playing it fair and square. Moving worlds can be necessary for reasons of, well, lag or other problems. Maybe you have lost not enough creations in the world that it's lagging, maybe it's bugged, whatever. This is a way to move it away. That's everything for today. Bye bye.